Today I want to show 6 years tracking cavity on the baby teeth, actually two baby teeth. I will present this control of the cavity on the baby teeth about 3 years ago, but now I finally get the teeth dropped and exfoliated, so we can see the inside of these teeth. Back to the 3 years ago, I showed this X-ray, and actually is my X-ray for my daughter. At that time, you can see that this on at 2019, so when she is 3.5 years old, show some X-ray of her teeth, baby teeth. You can see that this part of the teeth in the cavity is broken, open cavities, go to the in the 1/3 of the dating, and also this one, the cavity from the side to the inner 1/3 cavity. So also there's a cavity here, the hole here, go into the teeth. And so at that time, so going to all kinds of reasons, so we decided to use a non-surgery method to manage these two teeth and make it naturally exfoliated when the adult teeth grew out. So back to this year, so on August, we finally see get the exfoliated this one, the teeth out. So you can see that at the beginning it's like this, back to the 2019. So, it look like this, but in the last 5 years, then nothing changed of these cavities. Of course, there's a side cavity at this teeth. This is from the back, from here. This cavity is a small cavity. We didn't mind too much. And this one is the cavity had here from side. And the most interesting, you can see that is the inside of the teeth after exfoliation. So you can see this part of that is a cavity from the open cavity here after almost 6 years. You see that it's grew, something is grew out, but also it's possible that it's not completely absorbed by the adult teeth. But I compare the sequence of kind of data, so I see that it's more like the natural repair by the baby teeth, so that if the teeth managed very well, so that the baby teeth can repair it by itself. So that's why several years ago we decided to use a non-traditional, non-surgical method to control the progress of this cavity, or let its natural repair by itself. So this is demonstrates that this strategy is correct, and we succeeded. This one is the teeth over here. So, actually, the X-ray is not complete. There's a cavity here. That is this one. In the last several years, it doesn't change. It didn't grow. And of course, it's a side. Actually, the side of the teeth is a cavity here. It's after several years didn't change. This teeth actually is already split into two parts because I exposed when it's for exfoliated, so I let it dry. When it's let it dry, some teeth we are split by itself. You can see that after it's splitting, it's clear white, and the mid part is good. But this one here is going to black side. At the bottom, you can see that it didn't go to the cavity of the teeth. That means nose growth chamber of go to the chamber of the teeth. So that means this method is a success. We like to use natural exfoliator without affect the adult teeth. So it's back to the November. You see that this is the one. Previous is baby teeth here, but now it's adult teeth. I think it looks very pretty good. No problem. And this one is here. Now adult teeth looks here. You can see that the teeth very good. So that's why what I wanted to present this and wanted to give a alternative solution to manage the cavity of the baby teeth. So you don't need to go to surgery or any other method to fill the cavities. If you want, you can fill it. But I wanted to main focus on how to give the child chance to establish a good oral hygienic habits. It's going to benefit for her all life. Back to 3 years ago, I presented these research papers. You can I found these research papers. I read it, and I think they are reliable. So I adopted that method. If you are interested in related research, I really strong suggest you to read these papers. I think it's from my appearance, but I'm not completely for there are some research procedures, but I gave modification how to manage it. But the result is very you can see from my picture it's correct. It's very good. Also, this is what we did to manage the cavity of baby teeth, but include change diet, no sugar containing. The sugar in the added sugar containing food, because a lot of food in the other market almost contains added sugar. We eat bread, no problem, anything like that naturally, it's fine. We also use fluoride toothpaste and try to brush as soon as possible after every meal. So we don't have the snacks only 3 times a day to eating food. So also with the dentist can clean the teeth and also apply some fluoride varnish. And we also use tap water. So it's because it's contain fluoride. It's relatively good for health and also for the teeth. This is back to the 3 years ago that I printed the result is the growth curve of my child. So you can see that it's good. I relatively don't have time to update all this data. I have more data here, but I don't have time to update this little not complete. So. But anyway, now she is 9 years old. The average height is about 17 years old. So, older child. So it's pretty good. She is very healthy, no problem. So 3 meals a day, no problem, no snack. We also try a lot of kind of toothbrush. We try some toothbrush, trying to clean it. Some is good, some is bad. But for the baby teeth, we try use this one. Then when the adult teeth grew out, we use other toothbrush, because sometimes some toothbrush, it seems advertised to be very good design, but when you use it, try to clean after brush, you check it, it's horrible. So there's no need of wasting time to use a bad, not good toothbrush to wasting time on the brush teeth. Just try the good ones and make sure it works in a very short time. Get it well cleaned. So toothbrush is also is very important to get well cleaned teeth. Toothpaste, I like the idea of this research, 3M research, but also use other toothpaste, fluoride containing toothpaste, it should be fine. But this one people possibly try because I like the idea. So I personally work on some nanoparticles. I think the idea is this work. The clinical study is not very complete and not too much data. I still think it's a good idea, possible work. Um, this is another way is just try to brush teeth as soon as possible after lunch or whatever meal it is. Um, visit the dentist, get the teeth cleaned, use a fluoride varnish, and also use drink tap water. Contains fluoride. It's good for teeth. Finally, I want to say, I hope this presentation can show you some people who want to watch this video and to let people who has child has another opportunity to control the cavity of the baby teeth and try to give the good health habit for the child. It's going to benefit for their whole life. Use a surgery method. It's simple, and if it's work, if it's easy to fix a cavity of the teeth and let it possible. But sometimes it's going to fail. But for the long term, I think it's the teeth we need to use other more change diet and living habit to give the child a good give a child the opportunity to establish good living habits and make it make it good for the rest of their life. Thank you. Bye bye.